Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, good evening.
Okay. Good evening. Last class, what you done?
Sir.
Last class. Please tell me. Last class, what you done? Say multiplication, addition, subtraction only. Then we done some few questions, and along with that, some applications we done. It's correct?
Application type questions. Sir.
Yes, yes. Yes. Today we'll start the new concept now. Transformation of right now transpose of matrices. Transpose of matrix or matrices. Generally, what is the meaning of transpose? I think already some few students already it's over. The concept is over in the college.
Yes. Sir.
Yes. What is the meaning of transpose?
Reverse.
Reversal and that means interchanging rows into columns.
Columns.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Interchanging rows into columns is called rows into columns or columns into rows. What do you call that? Transpose. Right or right definition you can write. Right definition transpose of a matrix. Right. If A equal to Aij, this is a matrix now. If A equal to the matrix Aij, Bn m by n matrix, Bn m by n matrix, comma m by n matrix, comma then the matrix obtained by interchanging the rows and columns of A, the matrix obtained by interchanging the rows and columns of A is called the transpose of A. Is called the transpose of A. Full stop. Transpose of A is denoted by either A power T or you can write now A dash. The transpose of a matrix is denoted by either A power T or A dash. This is the we call as the A transpose. What is called this one? A transpose, wherever they given. That means simply just you can remember that one. Suppose if they given order, m by n is the order of the matrix A. Order of the matrix A. This is order of matrix A equal to m by n. Then order of the matrix means A transpose of A equal to, just you can take reverse here now, n by m. Remember this one. The order of matrix A equal to m by n. The order of the matrix the order of matrix A transpose equal to n by m. Suppose the order of the matrix is equal to 2 by 3. This is the order of A. Then A transpose equal to, clearly can write now 3 by 2. 3 by 2 now. This is the we call as the transpose. Interchanging the matrix obtained by interchanging rows and columns. Interchanging rows and columns is called the transpose of a matrix. Called transpose of a matrix. Let's see examples you can write now. If A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A equal to how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then A transpose equal to, tell me now. A transpose equal to, yes, you can rows into
Sir, 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 6.
Yes, 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 6.
6.
Now in these two matrices, then what is the order of matrix here now? This is the 3 by 2 matrix, sir. Correct now? 3 rows and 2 columns here now. 3 by 2 matrix.
2 by 3.
Then what is the order of A transpose? 2 by 3. You know, we got now. The order of the matrix A equal to 3 by 2 means the order of A transpose equal to 2 by 3. Quite opposite. In the same way, the order of matrix A equal to M by N. Then the order of matrix A transpose equal to M by M. They're quite opposite. 2 by 3 means 3 by 2. M by N means N by M. So like that you can find the transpose of the matrix. Sometimes one more question will ask in examination based on the order. Now we can write few properties. We can write now. Properties of transpose. Properties of transpose. Properties of transpose. First one, A transpose whole transpose equal to always A. Remember that one. A transpose whole transpose equal to always A. Next, second one, second property, A plus B whole transpose equal to A transpose plus B transpose. A transpose plus B transpose. And third one, K into A whole transpose equal to K into A transpose. K into A transpose. Remember that one. 3 properties. Next, in the same way, the product also you can take here. The product also. Fourth one, A into B whole transpose equal to B transpose into A transpose. This is more important. What is that? AB whole transpose equal to B transpose into A transpose. The 4 properties. What is the first property? A transpose whole transpose equal to A. And second one, A plus B whole transpose equal to A transpose plus B transpose. And K into A transpose equal to K into KA whole transpose equal to K into A transpose. And AB whole transpose equal to B transpose into A transpose. Just you can take a few examples here based on the properties. First you can take it. So, example, first you can take here now, A transpose whole transpose equal to A. Suppose I am taking here now, let a matrix A equal to 1, 2, 3, 0, 5, 6, and -2, -3, 4. That A equal to 1, 2, 3, 0, 5, 6, -2, -3, 4. I can find the value now. Suppose it's taken A transpose. A transpose equal to, just increase the rows and columns now. So 1, 0, -2, and 2, 5, -3. Next 3, 6, 4. 3, 6, 4. This is the A transpose now. I can find the A transpose whole transpose. You can find now. Therefore, A transpose whole transpose equal to, again this one you can interchange now. 1, 2, 3, 0, 5, 6, -2, -3, 4 now. So whatever is what you call this one, the matrix A now. Therefore, A transpose the whole transpose equal to A. The first property. Is the first property. Then coming to the second property. Example 2. If A equal to 2, -3, 5, 6, and matrix B equal to 0, 5, 7, -2, the 2 matrices. Then we have to verify the property here now. A plus B whole transpose equal to A transpose plus B transpose. A transpose plus B transpose. Yes, first you can add now A plus B can add. A plus B equal to A equal to 2, -3, 5, 6, plus the matrix B equal to 0, 5, 0, 5, 7, -2. 0, 5, 7, -2. Add 2 values now. 2 plus 0 equal to 2, -3 plus 5 equal to again 2 only, and 5 plus 7 equal to 12, 6 minus 2 equal to 4. This is the value of A plus B. Then A plus B whole transpose equal to A plus B whole transpose equal to, just interchange the rows and columns here. So it's become that 2, 12 and 2 comma 4. 2 comma 4. This is the value of 2, 2. Okay, A plus B whole transpose now. Now you have to find the value of A transpose first. Then A transpose equal to, this one you can interchange now. So 2, 5 minus 3 6. The A transpose. The same way B transpose equal to, interchange this value now. 0, 7 and 5 minus 2. 0, 7, 5 minus 2. Now you add both of them. So A transpose plus B transpose equal to 2 plus 0 equal to 2. The 5 plus 7 equal to 12. Minus 3 plus 5 equal to 2 now. 6 minus 2 equal to 4. So clearly A plus B whole transpose equal to A transpose plus B transpose. Therefore LHS equal to RHS. LHS equal to RHS. Yes. Not only the 2 by 2 matrix, if you want you can take 3 by 3 matrix also. We get the same thing. This is the second property. Next. Third one, Ka whole transpose. So what is the meaning of K here now? The scalar factor. What is K? Scalar factor. So verify the third one now. Ka whole transpose equal to, example 3. If A equal to, matrix A equal to 0 minus 1 2 and 3 minus 5 6. Like 2, 3, 4. The matrix here now. This is the matrix here. Comma, verify Ka whole transpose equal to K into A transpose. K into A transpose. Or else K you can take here now, 2 you can take. 2A whole transpose equal to 2 into A transpose. 2 into A transpose. Here, what is the scalar factor now? 2 is the scalar factor. Yes, verify. First, you can take LHS value. So 2E equal to 2 into matrix A now. 2 into the matrix A equal to 0 minus 1 2 and 3 minus 5 6 and 2 3 4. 2 3 4 now. So multiply this value. 2 into 0 equal to 0, 3 into minus 1 equal to minus 2, and 2 2s are 4, and 2 3s are 6, 2 into minus 5 equal to minus 10, and 2 6s are 12, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, and 2 4s are 8. 2 4s are 8 now. This is the value of 2A. The value of 2A now. Now you can find the 2A whole transpose. So therefore, 2A whole transpose equal to, just this matter, for this matter, you can interchange the rows and columns now. So what I get 0, 6, 4, minus 2, minus 10, 6, and 4, 12, 8. This is the matrix of 2A whole transpose. 2A whole transpose. Now to verify the RHS value, can verify RHS value now. RHS equal to 2 into A transpose. So first you can find out A transpose you can find. The value of A transpose equal to this matrix, they can interchange rows and columns here. So we'll get this value 0, 3, 2, minus 1, minus 5, 3, and 2, 6, 4. 2, 6, 4 now. 2, 6, 4. So therefore, 2 into A transpose equal to, this is you can multiply by 2 now. 2 into 0 equal to 0. So 2 3s are 6. And 2 2s are 4, 2 into minus 1 equal to minus 2, 2 into minus 5 equal to minus 10, 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 2 6s are 12, and 2 4s are 8 now. So this is the value of 2 into A transpose, 2 into A transpose. So clearly once again observe these two values now. 2A whole transpose equal to 0, 6, 4, minus 2, minus 10, 6, 2, 4, 12, 8. The same way 2 into A transpose also we got the same matrix now 0, 6, 4, -2 -10 6 4 12 8. So therefore A transpose, okay, 2A whole transpose equal to 2 into A transpose. 2 into A transpose. This is the third property of transpose of a matrix. Transpose of a matrix. This is over this side now. I shall run this side.
Yes, sir.
Take an example. Yes. Write fourth example. Example 4. If A equal to -1, 5, -6, 2, 0, 3, -3, 4, and 5. -3, 4, 5. Comma. Verify A into B whole transpose equal to B transpose into A transpose. A
So
into
the
B.
B matrix.
Yes, B also required now. And here you can write now. And the matrix B equal to -8, 0, -2, 5, 3, -4, 0, 6, and 7. This is the matrix B it is. Comma. Verify AB whole transpose equal to B transpose into A transpose. B transpose into A transpose. Verify now. So first we have to find the AB whole transpose, means find the value of A into B we have to find first. And find the value of AB. So A into B equal to, the matrix A equal to -1, 5, -6, 2, 0, 3, -3, 4, 5. This is the matrix A, and matrix B equal to 8, 0, -2, 5, 3, -4, 0, 6, 7. 0, 6, 7 now. Now we can multiply both. A into B can find now. Row into column. Already you know very well that how to multiply the two matrices. So -1 into 8 equal to -8, plus 5 into 5 equal to +25, -6 into 0 equal to +0. First element now. Again, first row into second column again. So -1 into 0, 0, plus 3 5s are 15, plus -6 into 6 equal to -36. -36. Again, first row into third column. So -1 into -2 equal to +2, 5 into -4 equal to -20, -6 into 7 equal to -42. -42. Next, so first row into all three columns over now. Now we can multiply second row into all these three columns. So 2 8s are 16, plus 0 into 5 equal to 0, plus 3 into 0 equal to 0. Again, second row into second column now, 2 into 0, 0, 0 into 3 equal to 0, plus 3 6 are 18. 3 6 are 18. Next, 2 into -2 equal to -4, plus 0 into -4 equal to +0, plus 0, 3 into 7 equal to +21, +21. So second row into all three columns over now. Again, third row into these three columns. -3 into 8 equal to -24, plus 4 into 5 equal to 4 5s are 20, plus 5 into 0 equal to 0. 5 into 0 equal to 0 now. Again, third row into second column. -3 into 0 equal to 0, plus 3 4s are 12, plus 5 6 are 30. 5 6 are 30. Next again, third row into third column. -3 into -2 equal to minus into minus plus 2 3s are 6, plus 4 into minus 4 equal to minus 16 plus 5 sevens are 35. 5 sevens are 35. I can simplify all the values now. So minus 8 plus 25 equal to 17. 15 minus 36 equal to minus 21. Minus 21. 2 minus 20 minus 42 equal to minus 62 plus 2. So minus 60. 16 plus 0 plus 0 equal to 16. This is the 18. Minus 4 plus 21 equal to 17. Minus 24 plus 20 equal to, you can write now, minus 4. 12 plus 30 equal to 42. 12 plus 30 equal to 42. 6 minus 16 equal to minus 10. Minus 10 plus 35 equal to plus 25. Plus 25. So this is the value of A into B. It is the value of A into B. So therefore, AB whole transpose equal to AB whole transpose. Interchange now. So 17, 16 square minus 4 now, and minus 21, 18, 42, minus 60, 17, 25. This is the value of AB whole transpose. AB whole transpose now. AB whole transpose. Next. That is LHS value now. Now find RHS value. So what is RHS? B transpose into A transpose. B transpose into A transpose. Now first you can find the value of B transpose. So B transpose equal to, what is the matrix B now? 8 0 minus 2 5 3 minus 4 0 6 7. So you can write 8 5 0 0 3 6 and minus 2 minus 4 and 7. The B transpose. The same A transpose equal to minus 1 2 minus 3 5 0 4 minus 6 3 5 minus 6 3 5. This is the B transpose and A transpose. Now we can multiply the values. So therefore, B transpose into A transpose equal to B transpose into A transpose. I have taken direct multiplication because already we wrote these two maths side by side here. Multiply. So first row into first column. So 8 into minus 1 equal to minus 8. Plus 5 into 5 equal to plus 25. The 0 into minus 6 equal to 0. Again, 2 8 are 16 plus 5 into 0 equal to 0 plus 5 into 0 equal to 0 plus last one it is 16, the 0 into 3 equal to 0 now. 0 into 3 equal to 0. But this is 17, but this is the 18. But here we got a 16. Okay, we'll see that. So 8 into minus 3 equal to minus 24. And 5 4s are plus 20. The 0 into 5 equal to plus 0. This is equal to minus 4 now. The second row into first column. 0 into minus 1 equal to 0. Plus 3 5s are 15. Minus 6 into minus 6 equal to minus 36. Here one element we got wrong. Here now 16. Anyone just once you can check it between them. Later we'll write that. 0 into 2 equal to 0. Plus 3 into 0 equal to 0. Plus 6 3s are 18. Plus 18. Next. Second row into third column. 0 into minus 3 equal to 0. Plus 3 4s are 12. Plus 6 5s are 30. Next. Third row into first column again. Minus 2 into minus 1 equal to plus 2. Minus 4 into 5 equal to minus 20.
16 only, no, sir.
The 16 only.
That's 16 only, sir. You wrote 18 there.
What is
8
the
into
second
2.
element? Oh, yes. 2 8 are
2,
16. Correct only. 2 8 are 16. Correct. Minus 4 into 5 equal to minus 20. And minus 6 7s are 42. 6 7s are 42. Minus 2 into 2 equal to minus 4 plus 0 plus 21. Next, 6 minus 16 plus 35. Plus 35. simplifying right now. So it is equal to minus 8 plus 25 equal to 17, 16, minus 4. This is minus 21, correct? 18, 42, minus 60, and plus 17. This is the 25. So we got the same thing only. Here AB whole transpose equal to 17, 16 minus 4, minus 21, 18, 42, and minus 60, 17, 25. The same just we got the answer B transpose into A transpose also we got the same matrix. Therefore clearly can write now A into B whole transpose equal to B transpose into A transpose. But in this condition, should remember that one. Suppose you are taking here now A transpose into B transpose, we should get the wrong answer. Because A into B not equal to A into B not equal to B into A. This is the more important to you. But generally, you are taking the numbers. We are taking numbers means A into B equal to B into A. But in this condition, AB whole transpose equal to, you should get compulsory B transpose into A transpose only. But don't write A transpose into B transpose. Yes, copy that. Okay. Next we can write now a few more types of matrices. Next, symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix. This also we call as the types of matrices only, but it's a special types of matrices. That we call as the special types of matrices. It's very easy only. Suppose you can take here now, if A is said to be, symmetric matrix, comma, if A transpose equal to A, the condition you can remember that one. It's enough for you. If A transpose equal to A, that matrix to be called as a symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix. Suppose you can take one small example here now. Small example.
Should it be minus A?
Minus means it's Q symmetric. Okay. A transpose equal to A, we call as a symmetric matrix, and A transpose equal to minus A, we call as a Q symmetric matrix. Now just we can take one small example, but sometimes this is the more important condition to you. In examination, they will verify the condition directly, they'll ask direct detail. They want to go symmetric matrix. If A is a symmetric matrix, and verify the so and so condition. But in that case, we have to take the symmetric matrix ourselves. We have to take ourselves. That means which kind of matrices we will take as a symmetric matrix means once you can see that one. Suppose I have taken the matrix A here, matrix A. But principal diagonal elements you can take, any elements you can take. That is your choice only. That means these three numbers you can take as yourself, any elements you can take. But whatever we are taking the top elements, means upper triangle elements, the same elements we have to get in the lower triangle elements also. Suppose you can take here now the 4 minus 5, and 6. You got now. This is the 3. The same elements we have to write in the denominator also. Means it is the 4. These will be opposite, 4 and 4, and minus 5 and minus 5, and 6 and 6 now. This is the we call as a matrix A. The same matrix, suppose you can take here the A transpose, tell me. Take A transpose now. 1, 4, minus 5, 4, 2, 6, minus 5, 6, and 3. We got any changes here now? We got any changes? No changes. You know, A transpose equal to A. We got the same thing. A transpose equal to A only. That means this kind of matrices we call as a symmetric matrix. What do you call that one? Symmetric matrix. If A transpose equal to A, we call as a symmetric. A is the symmetric matrix. The same just you can take a few more examples you can take here now. Always you can remember the principal diagonal elements you can take, any elements you can take. The principal diagonal elements are take any elements, but in the upper triangle elements and the lower triangle elements must be always same. Always the same. Then the kind of matrix we call as a symmetric matrix. Suppose you can take one more example here now. Matrix B equal to these 3 elements you can take any elements only. Suppose I am taking here now minus 1, 5, and 6. The principal elements are your choice and take any element. But here now, suppose you can take 2, minus 3, 2, minus 3. Okay, 4 I am taking. So compulsory here also you can write now 2 only. Here also you can write minus 3. Here also you can write now 4. This is the we call as symmetric matrix. Suppose you will find the value of B transpose now. So B transpose equal to minus 1, 2, minus 3, minus 3, 2, 5, 4, and minus 3, 4, 6. So we got the same matrix. B transpose equal to B. Then B is called a symmetric matrix. B is called symmetric matrix. So like that, suppose without giving any symmetric matrix, there are some directing. If A is a symmetric matrix and verify the so on sort of condition, on that time yourself you can write the symmetric matrix. Then how does symmetric matrix mean? Say the condition like this. Okay, the principal diagonal elements will be different, but upper triangle elements and lower triangle elements will be same always. Elements are same. This kind of matrices we call as the symmetric matrices. And second one, Q symmetric matrix. Q symmetric matrix. This is the first one you can take here now. And second one, Q symmetric matrix. Q symmetric matrix. Q symmetric matrix. Here are same thing only. If A is said to be Q symmetric matrix, Q symmetric matrix, Q symmetric matrix, comma, if A transpose equal to minus A, condition remember that one. If A transpose equal to minus A, so the kind of matrix we call as the Q symmetric matrix. Q symmetric matrix now. Here also just you can take example now, but generally the Q symmetric matrix how it will be. It's like same symmetric matrix only, but you do one thing now. The principal diagonal elements you can take yourself, any elements you can take here, but upper triangle elements are additive inverse. The upper triangle elements are additive inverse of the lower triangle elements. Or also the lower triangle elements are additive inverse of upper triangular elements. And what is the meaning of additive inverse? Please tell me.
Sign should be
Sign
opposite.
we have to. Yes, sign should be opposite. That means whatever we are taking the elements in the denominator, means in the lower triangle or upper triangle elements. To these elements you can take always now opposite side for the lower triangle element. So the kind of matrix we call as the Q symmetric matrix now. Suppose you can take one small example. Now the diagonal elements you can take yourself. Any elements you can take here now. So Same elements you can take 1, 2, 3. Suppose I'm taking here now 1, 2, 3. 3 diagonal elements now. Suppose I'm taking here 4, -5 and 6. These are the what you call is for upper triangle elements. We call upper triangle elements now. Now to these elements you can take opposite side now. This is the +4 is given. You can write now compulsory -4. -5 is given, you can write now +5. +6 is given means you can write now -6. -6. This is what we call as skew symmetry. Now find immediately A transpose you can find now. A transpose equal to 1, -4, 5, 4, 2, -6 and -5, 6, 3 now. Now from this one we are taking minus common from this one, and one more thing. Yes. We take the minus means we have to get the quite opposite only. But not only these elements here now, but here also you can see the be careful that one. Because from this one we are taking minus common. We are taking minus common. But these elements we are getting the axis from this one only. But here we will get no opposite we are getting. These elements. That means you do one thing. The principal diagonal elements must be zeros. Okay, the principal diagonal elements must be zeros. Right? Okay. Clear now? Students, please respond now.
So is it compulsory for the
Compulsory.
principal?
Yes, compulsory 100%. The principal diagonal elements must be zeros. That's why I'm giving this one. Starting, we are taking, suppose here these 3 elements are I am taking here now 1, 2, 3 I am taking. Now take minus common from this one. Here also we got the same thing. 1 to 3 only we are getting. But we are taking minus common, so what we get of these 3 elements we got negative. That means we are not getting A. Suppose here also you can take here now 1, 2, 3 you can take. So from this one you can take minus common because A transpose is equal to minus A. Then only we call as the A is a skew symmetric matrix. But from this matrix we are taking minus common. The elements what we are getting. This is a -1, 4, -5 and -4, -2, 6, 5, -6, -3 we got now. But it is given matrix A, but these 3 numbers are positive. But we got now -1, -2, -3. Then it's not possible. That means in this particular elements we are taking any different element means, but compulsory we got now when you are taking the minus common outside, and that time you will get the opposite side we are getting. So that is the reason compulsory the principal diagonal elements must be zeros. So all 3 elements must be 0. Then only it's possible. This kind of matrix we call as a skew symmetric matrix. Now we can see clearly now. We're taking minus common to what we get the same matrix here now. Therefore, A transpose equal to minus A. Then A is said to be skew symmetric matrix. We are the same thing only. Suppose sometimes A is a symmetric matrix and B is a skew symmetric matrix. Then sum of the symmetric and skew symmetric matrix equal to how much? There are some question. Then what we'll do? Just you can take yourself. Suppose there are one more question. So A is a symmetric matrix and B is a skew symmetric matrix. Then sum of the symmetric and skew symmetric matrix equal to dash. That's the fill in the blank. Then how to verify that for other time? But we have to verify the condition means, but we have to take ourselves symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. And how to take the symmetric and skew symmetric means the condition should remember that one. Coming to the symmetric matrix, the principal diagonal elements will be different. But whatever we are taking the elements in the top, means above the principal diagonal elements, the same elements we have to get in the below the diagonal elements also. The condition remember. In the same way, coming to the skew symmetric matrix, the principal diagonal elements must be 0. All these 3 elements will be 0. And whatever we got the above the principal elements, that elements opposite side you can take in the down it is. Means below the principal diagonal elements. Means RT inverse you can take. +4, -4, -5, +6 or -5. In the same way, sometimes there is one more question only. And which of the following are skew symmetric matrices? And which of the following is skew symmetric matrix? So immediately just you identify that one. So in given options you can see that clearly. In matrix, principal diagonal elements must be 0, and these elements we have to get the quite opposite. It means sign will be changes. Sign will be changing. One is positive means down will be negative. Down will be positive means top will be negativity, like that. And opposite. So these are the we call symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. And but objective questions point of view, we have discussed about a few more types now. The special kind of matrices only, along with symmetric and skew symmetric. Okay, so that is I will tell you later, because when you are solving the objective on the time, I will give the clearly that one. No? Actually, we got the conditions: idempotent matrix, idempotent matrix. Next, diagonal matrix, orthogonal matrix. Diagonal already we got some. Orthogonal matrix and an nilpotent. These are the one is the idempotent matrix. Next one orthogonal matrix, orthogonal matrix, orthogonal matrix. Next one we have to get now nilpotent matrices. These also we call a special kind of matrix.
So what about adjoint matrix?
Adjoint also is there now. Yes, fourth one. Okay, so adjoint matrix to the idempotent and orthogonal and nilpotent matrix, these are the related to the object type questions only. So first you should today you should learn completely about the symmetric and skew symmetric. So once you got the perfection about symmetric and skew symmetric means idempotent to orthogonal, adjoint and nilpotent, just I'll give the special kind of matrix separate I will tell you. Okay, so today just to completely first you should learn perfectly symmetric and skew symmetric. Suppose we are adding both of them, what you are getting, or you can find the sum of the symmetric and skew symmetric, a difference of symmetric and skew symmetric, what will happen. So these are all the conditions we will discuss about that further. But this kind of matrices I will tell you separately to you. On the time immediately just we will discuss about the some objective questions also. How to the last examination. Okay. Now here also is the one of the important question will get in examination based on the symmetric and skew symmetric. Now in this problem only, more important to you, sum of the symmetric and skew symmetric, what will get? Some of the symmetric difference of symmetric and skew symmetric. Then how to get now? Suppose if they given one matrix, if they given just matrix A is given matrix, but matrix A is any matrix. Matrix A is any matrix, and sum of a matrix and transpose of a matrix, and we'll get the either symmetric we are getting or skew symmetric we are getting. So just to be discussed about that further. You can write examples here. Okay. Next one, sum of first you can take the points here now. One important point you can write. This is also, otherwise the note you can write. Right here now, note. Suppose you can take here, let A is a matrix now. Let A is a matrix. A is a matrix you can take. Let A is matrix. Now in this condition now, you should remember always the sum of a matrix, means A plus A transpose. A plus A transpose. The always we call as the symmetric matrix only. Or you call this one, the matrix should be always a symmetric matrix. The same way, A minus A transpose always skew symmetric matrix. What do you call that one? Skew symmetric matrix. This is the more important. This also you can remember. And we'll get one more condition also. Suppose you can take here now, not only A plus A transpose and A minus A transpose. We're getting the condition also 1/2 into A plus A transpose also we call as a symmetric matrix. The same 1/2 into A minus A transpose also we call as a skew symmetric matrices. This condition you can remember. Okay, this is the more important conditions to you. Here there are also one problem in examination. They'll give only one matrix. The matrix A equal to maybe 2/2 matrix or 3/3 matrix. And find the sum of the symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Sum of the symmetric and the.
Will they ask?
Tell me.
So will they ask the theorem, sir?
The theorem actually is a PU board point of view. The theorems we are not getting, but once we can try it today. Already in your textbook, I think page number 86
Sir,
is
we
there
have
now.
already got that in assignment, sir. In
Assignment
school
you got that one,
assignment
no?
we got,
So
sir.
now we will do that. Now
In
yes,
school,
now we'll
sir.
solve that one. We'll solve that. Okay, we'll solve that one. Here generally, now suppose you've taken these two statements here now, but here also remove the condition. So A is this matrix now, but A is a real matrix. Or you can take here now real number, the matrix with the real number. Then A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix and A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. Very easy only, just we have to prove this one now. Once look at the board now. Suppose we are taking the condition now, A plus A transpose required now. A plus A transpose. According to definition of symmetric matrix, tell me definition. Tell me definition now. Suppose if A is a matrix, means what you can tell me? A transpose equal to A1 in A transpose equal to A1. In the same way, first you can take here now, let. Suppose I am taking here the matrix, we are taking the A means you can take matrix B, you can take. Matrix B equal to A plus A transpose, because A plus A transpose is called a symmetric matrix. But starting when you can write now, B is a symmetric matrix. I mean any one of the matrix you can take. B is any one of the matrix. Now it's the same one only. If you take in B transpose, but this is we have to prove that. But A plus A transpose we call as a symmetric matrix. But this is a symmetric means compulsory B also symmetric only. But B is we have to prove that symmetric means what is the condition we have to get? Compulsory B transpose must be equal to B we have to get. So the value of B equal to, just we got now, A plus A transpose whole transpose. A plus, because B equal to A plus A transpose. So A plus A transpose whole transpose you can take. But we know the property now, properties of transpose. A plus B whole transpose equal to what is the property we have? A plus B whole transpose equal to A transpose plus B transpose. We know very well this one. The same we can explain now. This one you can write A transpose plus A transpose whole transpose by using this property now. Again, this one you can write now A transpose plus A transpose plus A transpose whole transpose equal to A only, since we know that one. A transpose whole transpose equal to always A. As we got now. Again, A plus A transpose equal to, just we take the assumption here now. A plus A transpose. So it is equal to B now. Therefore, clearly can write now B equal to B transpose. Then B is called a symmetric matrix. What is B here? Symmetric matrix. Clear now? The same you can take here now for A minus A transpose you can take. A minus A transpose B equal to. Now in second proof you can take now A minus A transpose. Let B equal to A minus A transpose you can take. B equal to A minus A transpose. The same you can find now. B transpose equal to A minus A transpose whole transpose. A minus A transpose whole transpose. But if taken but A plus B whole transpose equal to A transpose plus B transpose, in the same way A minus A transpose whole transpose also will get now A transpose minus B transpose. The same property can apply here also. So it is equal to, you can write now A transpose minus A transpose minus A transpose whole transpose. A transpose whole transpose now. So it is equal to A transpose minus A transpose whole transpose equal to A only. Now from this one, if taken minus common, we get A minus A transpose. A minus A transpose. But value, what is the value of A minus A transpose? It should be equal to B now. So we'll get minus B. So B transpose equal to minus B. So therefore B is called a skew symmetric matrix. So therefore B is called skew symmetric matrix. It's okay. Now clear now? The proof of that one. A is any matrix. A is any matrix. Then A plus A transpose always is symmetric. Next, A minus A transpose always skew symmetric matrix. Then how to prove it? Just you can write now. Let B equal to A plus A transpose you can take. Immediately you can find the value of B transpose, you can find now. So B transpose equal to A plus A transpose the whole transpose. Now by applying the property A plus B whole transpose equal to A transpose with B transpose, and what you get A transpose plus A transpose whole transpose. So A transpose plus, but A transpose whole transpose equal to always A only plus C. But some of these two values you can write now same matrix B. So B transpose equal to B, that B is called a symmetric matrix. The same here also same thing only. Let B equal to A minus A transpose, you can take, apply both sides transpose now. So B transpose equal to A minus A transpose the whole transpose. Since A transpose minus the same thing only. We got its value. From this we are taking minus common. So minus of A minus A transpose. Then remains B transpose equal to minus B. Then B is called skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric matrix. Okay.
Can we copy, sir?
Yes, copy that. Okay.
Done, sir.
Finish? Yes, right now. Next, one more point you can write now. One more point you can write. Right. Any square matrix can be expressed as the any square matrix can be expressed as the sum of a symmetric and a skew symmetric matrix. The sum of a symmetric and a skew symmetric matrix. Okay. What is that? Any square matrix can be expressed as the sum of a symmetric and a skew symmetric matrix. Yes. Just you can take that condition you can take. The same point only. Suppose I am taking here now A is a square matrix. A is a square matrix here now. According to that point, any square matrix can be expressed as a sum of a symmetric and a skew symmetric matrix. Already just we discussed about the symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. What is that? The sum of a matrix means A plus A transpose we call as a symmetric matrix, and A minus A transpose we call as a skew symmetric matrix. So first you can take here now A plus A transpose, what you call this one? Symmetric matrix. What you call that? Symmetric matrix. The same way A minus A transpose equal to what you call this one? Skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric matrix. Now we are adding both of them. Means some of the any square matrix can be expressed as a some of the symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. We are adding both of them.
Sir,
A plus A plus A transpose plus A minus A transpose. This will be cancelled. Is equal to how much we got for 2A. But according to the statement now, what is the statement here? Any square matrix means we should get compulsory A here now. Any square matrix can be expressed as some of the symmetric and skew symmetric. But in this condition, we are taking directly A plus A transpose and A minus A transpose. What we got now? 2A we got. But we have to get the same matrix. What we'll do now? Compulsory this is we can divide by 3. So that is the reason You can take here now one more condition you can take. Not only A plus A transpose or A minus A transpose, but if taken 1/2 into A plus A transpose also be called as a symmetric matrix. The same 1/2 into A minus A transpose also be called as a pure symmetric matrix. The two conditions, remember that one. Not only A plus A transpose and A minus A transpose, but if you take in half of A plus A transpose, the 1/2 into A minus A transpose also be called as a, this is a symmetric matrix, the pure symmetric matrix. And sum of these two matrices equal to what you get now is equal to A. That means every square matrix can be represented as or expressed as sum of your symmetric and pure symmetric matrix. This condition is more important to you, and based on this condition, we will get few questions now. Okay, A equal to 1/2 into A plus A transpose plus 1/2 into A minus A transpose. Here, half of A plus A transpose, this is the we call as symmetric matrix, and half of A minus A transpose, this is the we call as a Q symmetric matrix. What we call is Q symmetric matrix. Remember that one. Okay, so based on this condition, you can take one small example now. This problem they asked in 3 mark question examination for PU students. For PU students, more important to you this model, some of the symmetric and Q symmetric matrices. Example: express a matrix B equal to any matrix you can take 2 minus 2 4 and 1 3 5 minus 6 7 and 2. The matrix B. Yes, sum of the symmetric and Q symmetric matrix. Sum of the symmetric and Q symmetric matrix. Symmetric and Q symmetric matrices. Symmetric matrix. Okay, that means here how to find this and how to prove this one means this condition you can remember that one. That means here B is the matrix now. B is the matrix, and somehow the symmetric and Q symmetric matrix must be. We should get the same matrix again. Whatever the equivalent matrix, so that matrix we have to get. Then what will do means first you can take here now. Let this is the symmetric one. Some other letter you can take. Suppose P is a symmetric matrix and if Q is a Q symmetric matrix. Then the value of P equal to how much? 1/2 into A plus A transpose. And Q equal to how much? 1/2 into A minus A transpose. So first you can find separately the matrix P and the matrix Q you can find out. Then you can add both of them. P plus Q you can find. But somehow the P plus Q equal to, we should get the same matrix. Then we call as the given square matrix is the sum of the symmetric and Q symmetric matrices. Okay, just you can find now. Right solution. Given matrix B equal to how much they gave now? 2, 2 minus 2, 4, 1, 3, 5, minus 6, 7, 2 now. This is the matrix B. This is the matrix B now. First you can take here, let P is symmetric matrix, P is a symmetric, comma, Q is you take here now, Q symmetric matrix you can take. Q symmetric matrix. Q symmetric matrix. So now you can find the values now. Now find the value. So that therefore, the value of P equal to how much, tell me now, according to the statement now. So therefore, P equal to, you can write now 1/2 into B plus B transpose. B plus B transpose. According to the statement. Now find the value. So therefore, P equal to 1/2 into B plus B transpose. And else first you can find separately now. B transpose equal to how much? B transpose equal to 2, 1, minus 6, minus 2, 3, 7, and 4, 5, 2. This is the B transpose. the B transpose now. So therefore, B plus B transpose equal to, what is the matrix B? 2 minus 2, 4, 1, 3, 5, minus 6, 7, 2. This is the matrix B now. Plus B transpose equal to 2, 1, minus 6, minus 2, 3, 7, and 4, 5, 2. 4, 5, 2 now. So B plus B transpose. Add both of them. 2 plus 2 equal to 4. Minus 2 plus 1 equal to minus 1. 4 plus minus 6 equal to minus 2. And 1 plus minus 2 equal to minus 1. 3 plus 3 equal to 6. 5 plus 7 equal to 12. And minus 6 plus 4 equal to, you can write now minus 2. 7 plus 5 equal to, you can write 12. 2 plus 2 equal to, you can write now 4. 2 plus 2 equal to 4, you can write. This is the value of B plus B transpose. B plus B transpose. Therefore, P equal to, we know the formula, P equal to B plus B transpose now 1 by 2 into. This also we can write now 1 by 2 into B plus B transpose equal, just we got 4 minus 1 minus 2 and minus 1 6 12 and minus 2 12 and 4 now. Now we can divide by 2. 4 by 2 equal to 2. This is the minus 1 by 2. Minus 2 by 2 equal to minus 1. So minus 1 by 2 equal to, again minus 1 by 2. 6 by 2 equal to 3. 12 by 2 equal to 6. Minus 2 by 2 equal to minus 1. 12 by 2 equal to 6. 4 by 2 equal to 2 now. This is the matrix. This is what you call as a skew-symmetric matrix. Now see now this matrix, once again another is valid. The principal diagonal elements will be different. So 2, 3, 2 we got now. But remaining elements, you know, minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2. Minus 1, no, minus 1. 6 and 6. So what do you call this one? Symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix. Now next you can find the value of Q you can find now. Means Q symmetric matrix you can find. Q symmetric matrix. So therefore, Q equal to, you know the formula again. 1 by 2 into B minus B transpose. B minus B transpose. So take the value now. First B minus B transpose you can take. B minus B transpose. The matrix B equal to 2 minus 2, 4, 1, 3, 5, minus 6, 7, 2 now. Minus B transpose equal to, you can write now 2, 1, minus 6, minus 2, 3, and 7, and 4, 5, sorry, correct only, 2. B minus B transpose. So subtract the values. 2 minus 2 equal to 0, and minus 2 minus 1 equal to minus 3, and 4 minus of minus 6 equal to plus 6. 4 plus 6 equal to 10, and 1 minus of minus 2 equal to plus 2, and 3 minus 3 equal to 0, and 5 minus 7 equal to minus 2. 5 minus 7 equal to minus 2 now. Next, minus 6 minus 4 equal to minus 10, and 7 minus 5 equal to 2, and 2 minus 2 equal to 0. 2 minus 3 equal to 0 now. So therefore, Q equal to the matrix B equal to, you can write now 2 minus 2, 4, 1, 3, 5, minus 6, 7, and 2. So therefore, the matrix Q equal to 1 by 2 into B minus B transpose. B minus B transpose. So 1 by 2 you can take here now. 0 by 2 equal to 0. Minus 3 by 2 equal to minus 3 by 2. And 10 by 2 equal to 5. 2 by 2 equal to 1. 0 by anything 0. And minus 2 by 2 equal to minus 1. Minus 10 by 2 equal to minus 5. 2 by 2 equal to 1. And 0 by anything equal to 0. Here you can observe this values. All the principal elements are 0. And previous I gave examples to you. These 3 elements are 0. I think here we got wrong now. But here we got to get 3 by 2. Yes, correct only. The minus of minus 2 equal to plus 2. So 1 plus 2 equal to, this is the 3. Yes, correct only. So 3 by 2. So this is the negative means we got positive. The positive means we got negative. Negative means positive. What do you call this matrix now? Q symmetric matrix. Now verify the condition. Therefore, P plus Q equal to, according to the statement here now. So what is the value of A? A equal to what you get tell me now? A equal to 1 by 2 into A plus A transpose plus 1 by 2 into A minus A transpose. And just we are taking the condition here. What is the meaning of P? 1 by 2 into B plus B transpose. Q equal to 1 by 2 into B minus B transpose. You can add both of them. What should get compulsory? We should get the matrix B we have to get and verify the condition. So P plus Q equal to, the matrix P equal to, we got now 2 minus 1 by 2 minus 1 and minus 1 by 2, 3 and 6 minus 1, 6 and 2 plus the matrix Q equal to 0 minus 3 by 2, 5, 3 by 2, 0 minus 1, 3 by 2, 0 minus 1 and minus 5, 1, 0. Now we can add both. 2 plus 0 equal to 2. 2 plus 0 equal to 2 now. Next, minus 1 by 2, minus 3 by 2. 2 is the LCM now. What you can take here? Minus 1 by 2, minus 3 by 2. So denominators are same now. Directly you can add the numerators. So minus 4 minus 3 equal to minus 4. So minus 4 by 2 equal to minus 2. Next, minus 1 plus 5 equal to plus 4. Equal to plus 4. Next, minus 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2. So minus 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2. Here also same all denominators are equal. Directly you can add the numerators now. So minus 1 plus 3 equal to plus 2. So it is equal to 2 by 2 equal to 1 now. 2 by 2 equal to 1. Next, 3 plus 0 equal to 3. 6 minus 1 equal to 5. 6 minus 1 equal to 5 now. Now minus 1 minus 5 equal to minus 6. 2 plus 1 equal to 7. And 2 plus 0 equal to 2 now. This is the value of P plus Q equal to. What is P here now? 1 by 2 into B plus B transpose. What is Q here now? 1 by 2 into B minus B transpose. Some of the two values equal to what you have to get actually? B we have to get. Yes. So what is the matrix B now? 2 minus 2, 4, 1, 3, 5 and minus 6, 7, 2. In the same instance, we got the same matrix now. The 2 minus 2, 4, 1, 3, 5 minus 6, 7, 2 now. So we got the same matrix. So this is the we call as the expression of what is that? Express the square matrix as a sum of a symmetric and Q symmetric matrix. So this is the important for 3 marks question. Should remember that one. It's not only PU it is, even plus 2 students also. We don't know sometimes the last minute examination. But how do the last minute express the matrix B equal matrix as the sum of the symmetric and Q symmetric matrix. Now just you can try few questions now. I'll give the practice I'll give you. You can do that. Just complete this. Example 2 now. Matrix A equal to 6 minus 2, 2, minus 2, 3, minus 1, 2, minus 1, 3. 2 minus 1, 3. This is the matrix A. This is the matrix A now. You know, same thing only. Just you can express as a sum of your symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. So what are the conditions we have to prove? The same thing only. We have to get now matrix A equal to P plus Q. Same condition. Where P equal to 1 by 2 plus into A plus A transpose. And matrix P equal to 1 by 2 into A minus A transpose. A minus A transpose. Same conditions. This is the we call as symmetric matrix. This is the we call as skew symmetric matrix. So you can find separately the matrix P separate, the matrix Q separate. You can add both of them. Compulsory we should get now the matrix A. So this way, this is the we call as the sum of the, you can express a square matrix as the sum of the symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. So you got the idea, students?
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Complete this problem now. Complete fast. Compulsory we have to get the P plus Q equal to A we have to get. The sum of the P is a symmetric matrix and Q is a skew symmetric matrix. Sum of your symmetric and skew symmetric matrix must be equal to the given matrix A. And second, one more question you can solve that one, example 3 also, or else you can take is the first one and second one. Matrix B equal to you want later you can solve that. And 5 minus 6 0 and 2 3 7 minus 3 4 minus 3 4 and 5. This also once you can try that. Same, express A this matrix into sum of your symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Here also what are the conditions we have to get now? B equal to 1 by 2 into B plus B transpose plus 1 by 2 into B minus B transpose. B minus B transpose. This also you can take. Condition.
First question done.
Okay? Yes, next one. If A transpose equal to 3 4 minus 1 2 0 1 minus 1 2
Sir,
0
can
1.
you just tell A transpose equal to first row?
A transpose 3 4 minus 1 2 0 1 and B equal to matrix B equal to minus 1 2 1 1 2 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Comma, find A transpose minus B transpose. Find the value of A transpose minus B transpose. The problem it is. I think it's very easy. This kind of problem will ask for either 1 mark or 2 mark questions only. Once you can see, already in the CBSE model question paper, they're asking previous 2 times, 2012 and 2014. Same problem. Tell me value here now.
Sir, 4, 0, minus 3, 0, minus 1, minus 2.
Yes, yes, that's all. A transpose they give directly. So here given A transpose equal to 3, 4, minus 1, 2, 0, 1. But B is given now. B transpose equal to, change the values now, minus 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3. 2, 2, 1, 3. Therefore, A transpose minus B transpose equal to, separate both of them. So
4,
3, 4, 3 minus 1 equal to.
Sir, 3
minus
minus 1
Yes,
plus.
yes. 3 minus 1 minus 1 equal to 4.
4.
4,
4, 3.
4, 3. Next,
Minus 3,
minus 3,
0.
0.
Minus 1,
Next,
minus 2.
minus 1,
Minus
minus 2.
2.
This is the value of A transpose minus B transpose. A transpose minus A transpose. But don't directly answer. You can write it clear in examination. In the same way, just I'll give a few questions to you. Once you can try it. One more. If A equal to, the matrix A equal to, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, and the matrix B equal to 1, 0, 4, 1, 0, 4, comma, verify that A into B whole transpose equal to B transpose into
Sir,
tell me, ma'am.
sir, you have written in the question A transpose and then you have written the same value in the solution also, sir.
Where? Previous one, huh?
Yes, sir. So the question A transpose, you have given the value.
Yes, yes.
In solution also A transpose is same. I mean,
Maybe, yes, compulsory. We're getting. Is you ask me, is this problem, Marina?
yes, sir.
Find the value of A transpose minus B transpose. You correct only answer. But
Yes,
this one
sir,
not
but-
same.
Sir, it's not same, sir.
It's not same. This is the 3, 4. 4, 3 it is. You got
Yes,
reverse
sir.
already. This also one second. Same. I think you know very well that one. AB what already previous I give starting. First you can find the value of A into B, you can find out, take transpose you can take. So A into B whole transpose equal to B transpose into A transpose. So first you can find separately. B transpose or A transpose find separately, multiply both of them. The like is equal to RHS. Once you can verify it. Now this transpose, you got the idea now? Students, please respond once. You got the idea? Transpose?
Yes, sir.
Transpose symmetric and skew symmetric.
Yes, sir.
Then you do one thing. In your textbook, page number 88, exercise 3.3. Exercise 3.3. Once you can try it, because it's very easy. Okay, because we are solving the one by one all the question means it will take more time. Again, 1 or 2 classes waste, simply time waste. So the time what we'll do means we'll do the objective question. That means today I'm setting you some extra points, the idempotent, orthogonal, nilpotent, all the things. So that kind of problems we will solve instead of being solving this question. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
in your textbook exercise 3.3, the problems are very easy only. So once you can try yourself that one. But in that still you have any doubts you're getting, just you ask me. I'll give the clarity about that. Okay, so tomorrow what will do means, and based on the types of matrices only, just we discuss about the same thing: idempotent, nilpotent, orthogonal, and adjoint matrix. She asked in previous. Everything we'll discuss tomorrow again one more time, because that is the more important to you for objective point of view. So once we complete this special kind of matrices, then we are going to the elementary transformation. Elementary transformation, that is for the last exercise for this chapter. Okay, clear now?
Yes.
Yes, we end the session.
So
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Good night.
Thank you, sir.